Part 3.
And back to the Lucifer effect. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, from the prisons in the prison industrial complex to this planet, this construct we could call a prison planet. Countless people suffer from hopelessness at the hands of these powerful, sadistic people that manifest such behavior. The hungry, poisoned, poor, refugees in occupied countries, and so on. We must not ignore the stenches of the many who have fallen throughout history. Those who are fighting for righteousness, however misinformed and manipulated they may be. Those who have laid down their lives did so for us to be here today. We must purify our minds and our bodies, turn off the television, read a book, view educational programs, discover the history and heritage of nations and people and how we've been pitted against each other by elite motivations, bankers who seek to rule us all, not as people but as dollars, yens and euros, profits and liabilities, a world that doesn't make any sense. Products and services we should boycott rather than subsidize entire industries which are counterintuitive to humanity and relying on the destruction of our health, freedom, environment, and through our blood pulses fluid like the oceans. We've survived major historic events to be here today, caught up in this mainstream, and our ancestors would no doubt want us to take a stand and to fight the tide. We are fortunate to be here and have that choice. Knowledge is power and controlling it is God. Truth is our strength, in which we can take our destiny into our own hands. We have a responsibility like Spider-Man's Uncle Ben told him in the movies and in the comic books. With great power comes great responsibility. If we try to live comfortable, isolated lives of extravagance and vanity, then the consequences will shake the earth to its very core and generate a tsunami, driven by the momentum of conscious and unconsciously contributed sweat, blood, and misery, wiping out all in its path. So we must ourselves be armed with truth and be able to protect people from these type of phenomena and not to give them any more strength. Stop being dependent upon the beast for our reality and our sustenance. Grow your own food, do your own homework, purify your body by detoxification, discipline yourselves and meditate so that you will be a formidable threat, not a supplemental sheeple. When we are ill, then it is difficult to remain a coherent offensive group. Gluttonous, lethargic minds and bodies must be made scarce. Our hearts must be pure, and align yourselves with what is just. That will give you peace of mind and the true comfort. Long after we are gone and the traces of depleted uranium are left on this planet with the residual misery that it would inflict, our souls can rest with honor knowing that we were part of the solution, not part of the problem. We can turn the situation around by stopping these wars and preventing them in the future, promoting equal rights and justice, holding traitorous elites accountable for their actions. Pollution shouldn't exist. With the regulation of the FDA and the EPA, we must protect life and restore our waterways strangled by industry.